Deputy Prime Minister Fadila Yusof said his recent remarks on the brain drain have been taken out of context. Following criticisms about his remarks in a Bernama report, he said he was not downplaying the issue of brain drain, which the headline of the story seems to imply. He was referring to a February 8th report titled "Brain Drain Phenomenon Can Still Benefit the Country, Fadila." He told FMT that one of the factors for the brain drain in the research and development field is due to the advanced facilities and ecosystems in other parts of the world, like Silicon Valley in the US. However, he said, the silver lining was that it meant that Malaysians who work overseas can still contribute to the country through their work, which was the point he was making.
Brain drain refers to the migration of skilled professionals from developing to developed nation, and it has significant global consequences. First, let's look at the loss for developing nation. For instance, Africa lost approximately 70,000 skilled professionals annually, impacting critical sectors like healthcare, education, and innovation. This weakens their ability to address challenges such as poverty and disease. Second, this migration exacerbates economic inequality. Developing countries invest heavily in education and training, but these investments are lost when skilled workers leave. Meanwhile, developed nations benefits by gaining skilled talent without bearing the cost of training. Finally, there are potential solutions. We can incentivize return migration through grants or tax break, and foster global partnership to ensure a fair distribution of talent. Addressing brain drain requires a balanced approach that benefits both origin and host countries while fostering global equity. Brain drain is a pressing issue in Malaysia, significantly impacting national development. Each year, thousands of skilled professionals, particularly in healthcare, engineering, and IT, leave for countries like Singapore, Australia, and the United States. For the first point, these individuals often cite higher salaries, better career opportunities, and dissatisfaction with local governance as reason for migration. According to the World Bank in 2011, approximately 1 million Malaysians now live abroad, contributing to their host countries' economies rather than their own. For the second point, this trend has serious implications. Malaysia's ambition to become a high-income nation is hindered by the loss of talent. For instance, the shortage of medical professionals in local hospitals directly impact the quality of healthcare service for citizens. For the third point, addressing this issue requires actionable solutions, such as improving local working conditions, offering competitive wages, and fostering inclusivity to encourage skilled professionals to remain and contribute to the nation's growth. For the conclusion, tackling brain drain is vital for Malaysia to secure a sustainable and prosperous future.
So I would like to explain the issue of brain drain globally and locally in Malaysia. Global phenomenon. Since highly skilled workers are exiting their countries to work in others' countries, the following risks affect the countries that lose their human capital. Economically, the departure of skilled workers make up the available human capital, and that reduce productivity, slowing the wheel of the economy in countries that depend on few of professional personnel. Also, brain drain has a very negative effect on the public facilities, especially social enterprises such as health and education and services. Advanced country to suffer loss of quality doctors and their teachers and scientists, and this retreat causes suffering to those who are left behind with deteriorating quality services that do not meet their needs, leading to inequalities and poverty for those in the home of the countries. Secondly, brain drain in Malaysia is a problem magnified by the challenge of economic growth, public service capacity, and workforce development. A generalized picture of the main causes is that some Malaysians prefer to work abroad simply because the salary and the potential for promoting their career are higher in the country like Singapore, New Zealand and so on, since the living condition is well and the wages is high. So first, let's talk about salary. In countries like Singapore and New Zealand, wages are significantly higher than in Malaysia. For example, professionals there can earn 2 or 3 times more for the same. The next slide, I would like to present about Malaysian who migrating to the other country like Japan and Canada, and the issue of the brain drain in Malaysia. Push factor is high skilled professionals are driven to look for opportunity abroad by factors like Malaysian racialized law, low pay and restricted career advancement. Pull factors include competitive pay, excellent educational opportunities, strong healthcare system, and room for professional advancement in developed nations like Canada. Key reasons include lower salary compared to developed nations, limited career advancement opportunity, social injustice, and lack of meritocracy. So the second point is quality of life in destination country. With superior infrastructure, healthcare, education, and work-life balance, Canada has high ranking for quality of life, and Canada consistently ranks high in global quality indices. So Canada offer superior infrastructure, modern city, reliable public transport, and advanced amenities make daily life more convenient and comfortable. So the second point that Canada offer is world-class healthcare. A robust healthcare system ensure access to quality medical care, often a little to no cost. And the third one, top-notch education. Canada is home to some of the world's best schools and universities, providing excellent opportunities for family seeking education for the children. So the third point is promote career opportunity and a better work environment. Jobs in technologically advanced businesses are appealing in Japan. It appeals to Malaysian professionals due to elements including cutting-edge research facility, better pay, and strong workplace ethics. Japan is globally renowned for its technological advancement, from robotic to artificial intelligence. Japan is at the forefront of innovation. So Japan offers state-of-the-art laboratories and development centers, providing professionals the chance to work on the groundbreaking project. So these facilities are highly appealing for Malaysians seeking to advance their career in technology and engineering.
Implication of brain drain in Malaysia. The first point is loss of skill. Professional. Over 1.13 million Malaysians abroad, 39% in key sector, healthcare, engineering, technician and education. So weaken expertise pool and ability to meet economic demand, reduce competitiveness in the global market, Restaurant Malaysia 2022, impact on innovation and workforce quality, talent gap hinder industry relying on skilled labor, dependence on foreign expertise can be costly and misaligned with local needs, loss of experienced educators affect training quality. So challenge for domestic talent development, despite producing 287,000 graduates, only 48,000 high-skilled jobs created. So the solution is improve working conditions, salaries, and opportunities for professional growth to retrain the development local talent. So the second implication is economic stagnation, as the figure shown that how brain drain distort the future economy 2023. The figure highlight the economic impacts of brain drain, which leads to stagnation by reducing innovation and productivity. Skilled Malaysians often live due to limited opportunities and inadequate support for research and development, hindering advancement in key sectors. So this migration restrict Malaysian economic diversification, leaving it reliant on traditional industries and vulnerable to global market fluctuation. So the key impact is decline in innovation and global competitiveness, and the second is limited potential for economic growth and diversification. So the solution is to combat economic stagnation. Malaysia must foster a supportive environment for promote innovation and invest in research and development. So the third is impact on public service. Brain drain significantly affect public service, particularly healthcare and education, by reducing the availability of skilled professionals. So the key impact is healthcare and shortage of doctors, and nurses leads to longer wait times, limited specialized care, and lower service quality. Vulnerable population face greater challenge accessing care. World Bank 2023. So for education, the loss of qualified teachers result in larger class sizes and declining educational outcomes. So for social inequity, dissatisfaction with race-based system and limited opportunities drive talent abroad, worsening societal division and eroding trust. So for cultural detachment, migration weakens connection to Malaysia, affecting cultural preservation and reducing contribution from the diaspora. So for the solution, implement targeted policy reform, invest in critical sector, and engage the diaspora to leverage their expertise for national development. For the case study, Canada and Japan, this section explores insight from interviews with Malaysian professionals working abroad, ADZHAR and FAHMI, highlighting factors influencing brain drain. It compares work system, salaries, wellness, and equality in Canada and Japan, providing lessons to address brain drain in Malaysia. So the first point is work system. For Japan, structured hierarchical corporate culture with defined roles and stability attracts individual valuing predictability and long-term career stability. And for Canada, balanced structure with flexibility fostering teamwork and innovation, ideal for professionals seeking adaptability and growth opportunities. For the second point is salary comparison. So for Canada, competitive salaries in technician, finance and healthcare, high earning potential but higher cost of living. For Japan, lower starting salaries but offers job security, steady growth and extensive employee development, appeals to those valuing stability and gradual progression. So the third point is employee wellness. For Japan, historical demanding work culture, recent focus on reducing stress and promoting work-life balance. So for effort include mental health support, reduce overtime and wellness program. For Canada, proactive wellness culture with health benefits, flexible work arrangement and support service, prioritize work-life balance from the outset. For the last point, equal treatment. For Canada, inclusive work environment emphasizing diversity, gender equity and anti-discrimination policies. Challenge include addressing systematic racism and unconscious bias. For Japan, progressing towards gender equity and workplace diversity, cultural norms and traditional roles remain barriers but are gradually shifting. So in conclusion, Canada offers dynamic, inclusive and innovative work environment, while Japan provides stability, structure and gradual career progression. Malaysia can learn from this model to create supportive ecosystem for skilled professionals.
Of brain drain, which is a present challenge faced by many countries in the modern context. The reverse brain drain issue (RBD) strategy focuses on creating a database of Malaysian professionals abroad, funding global research projects and establishing research contents for collaboration. The government should expand RBD efforts beyond talent cooperation to attract the retained talent, aiming to build a science-savvy population with industry focus, quality education and advanced research skills. The second suggestion to address brain drain issue is to offer better jobs, pay and quality of life for skilled workers, supported by strong science infrastructure, funding research industry collaboration and active scientific networks. Political stability, openness and fair international relations are also a key. To tackle brain drain issues, better jobs, pay and quality of life for skilled workers, supported by strong science infrastructure, funding research industry collaboration and active scientific networks, political stability, cultural openness and fair international relations are also crucial.
For the first point, the Malaysia government should give and allocate a higher salary for the professional in order to attract the interest to work in Malaysia. As you can see, according to an article of Nation Brain Drain, voices echoing through research, Malaysian professionals often find local wages insufficient, especially given the high cost of living, and stated the opportunities for advancement and skill development as very limited. In other perspective, the reformation of institutional part, okay, because the institutional structure is a very core part and important and play a vital role for the Malaysian to earn their money, okay, because it is seen as the prime opportunity for them to earn for a living.
So for starters, I would say gaji. That's one. Starters gaji lah. And how you can sustain your life dekat Malaysia. Macam tu. Senang orang nak kerja, like bagi gaji murah and everything semua tu, nak untung banyak. So masalah kat Malaysia, kalau tengok company Melayu, mostly company Melayu lah kan. So let's say company Melayu, let's say untung nak banyak. So tapi dia nak bayar dia punya worker dia sikit. Macam tu. Faham tak? Okay?
Faham.
So that's a big problem lah. Maksudnya macam like orang lain pun kerja keras tapi dapat sikit. Tapi bos dia dapat banyak. Macam tu. Faham tak? So kesamarataan tu tak ada. Tu mostly orang Melayu lah. So I tak tahulah dengan rasuah ke and everything, SPRM tu apa semua tu kan. Tapi macam tu lah. So unlike Japan, diorang sama rata. That's what I like.
Maybe ada, I don't say money punya impact, but money will obviously be a big reason why people nak balik. So kalau diorang boleh balik and diorang actually maybe dapat tax relief ke, diorang dapat imbuhan ke, anything yang boleh sustain the differences between salary dekat luar and salary dekat Malaysia. I mean obviously it would be better kalau salary dekat Malaysia would actually boleh match salary dekat luar, but it's kind of honestly impossible right now.
In conclusion, brain drain is a global challenge with significant consequences. It benefits developed nations by providing a skilled workforce but leave developing countries struggling with talent shortage. This imbalance slows economic growth and innovation, exacerbating inequalities worldwide. In Malaysia, brain drain remains a present issue. Many skilled professionals leave for higher wages, better career opportunities and improved living conditions, impacting critical sectors like healthcare, education and technology. This loss directly hinder national growth. To address this, Malaysia has introduced initiatives such as Talent Corp and various incentives to retain and attract skilled workers. However, more is needed. By fostering innovation, improving workplace conditions and addressing socio-economic disparities, Malaysia can work toward reversing brain drain and fully utilising its human capital for national development. Tackling brain drain requires sustained effort and collaboration, but the rewards of a thriving, skilled workforce are well worth it.